Hi, this is Neville Shendy with Pioneer Coach, CDL Platinum podcast series. Although this is more to do with the interior builds and taking you on a quick walk of what we do here on the interior shop side of building these coaches. Right, so when we get these shells in, they're completely empty, and the guys are putting in the wiring, the house batteries, they're miles and miles of wiring go into these coaches, and they pretty much, guy from Laval, Quebec comes in here and has got a little seat and he just drives, and everything else is like this. It's just pretty much an empty tube, and these guys are getting ready to put in miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles and miles of wiring. So that gives you a slight idea. And then of course we got the build board sheet. And then this is one that's in the process of the walls going up. And it gives you a general idea on the in construction in the process. This is where the bunks would be. And this looks like a workhorse bus with the 12 bunks and a second bathroom. That's going to be the shower and smaller rear lounge. DOT makes sure we have to put in seat belts for any forward facing seats. There you go, in process. And now I'll take you on one that the boys have finished. All right, so here is an idea of when these things are actually finished from the interior shop. They do a pretty darn good job. Got the little jump seat, the wall, door. With the DOT regulations, as of late, we have to have seat belts. So it kind of changes the designs from the older buses to these newer ones. As you can see, there's plenty of counter space, cabinets. And as you saw in the earlier video when they were putting in the wiring, that's the front slide there. And the bathroom. Guys do a phenomenal job with these builds. So there's your bathroom, and then the bunk area. One thing Pioneer does that a lot of other companies don't, this was actually one of my suggestions a long time ago, was for getting people to pass by, is actually have slightly curved bunks. I'm not sure if the video shows you, but there's just a slight curve on both sides so that people could actually get through. And then there's a place where you can put your shoes under there so that you're not walking on people's shoes. Here's the back lounge. Again, anything that's facing forward needs seat belts. This bus in particular has a nice ice chest, TV, large screen TV, and more seat belts. So there you go. That's this is what I call a workhorse. This one's currently condoed, but that could be a 3-stack. We like using the regular doors for locking because we find sliding doors, when they break down, there's a lot harder to find parts and work on them, and this is a lot easier as long as the door stays true and it shuts nice and quiet like it stays. There you go. So that's a general idea of how much work these guys do from unfinished to finish, and then it's ready. It's a hotel on wheels, ready for the next client rolling down the road. Now I thought I'd give you a quick look at the slightly older builds, or about 3, 4, well, maybe 4 years ago builds without the seat belts. As you can see, looks a little more comfortable. These seats actually are really comfortable. Counter space is a little softer, smaller. We're doing the curved designs, which I kind of like those. Of course, this is a front slide. Bathrooms somewhat similar. Always love the large fridges. Again, the curved bunks, as you can see, 2 people can pass easily on there, and the same with the underneath shoe bins on that. And of course the rear lounge, that's can't help that little hump because of the EPA and the emissions, and usually the TV's facing that way. Similar build. There you go. Love these. Pioneer does a great job. The guys in the interior do an awesome job. Again, closing doors there. In this case, this one has a curtain, which actually I like those too, because that seat can move forward and back and recline at a pretty good level for a co-driver, etc. So there you go. It's the older build. I forgot, this is one of the things I like about these older builds for tour managers when they're sitting up in the jump seat. It's got that little slide out tray, almost like a TV tray. They put their laptop, plug it in, and they're able to do some business there. It's a good little ad, that's for sure. So I wanted to take you on a walk, this time in the Star Car, which is built on an H chassis. It still has the jump seat, but obviously it's a little lower because you got to walk up the steps. But this gives you an idea of the Star Car. Large tabletop. We're still doing a little bit of the curve, as you can see there. It's got some hot plates, soft touch hot plates on the top. Large fridge, table, and a huge front lounge. Nice button tough. This is built before the seat belt mandatory. Here again, curved bunk used in this area with the bathroom and the rear lounge. Little place for hanging up clothes. There's the bed, master bed. Place for the artist to sit, watch TV. Coming into the shower area. Here's our nice little tile shower. The guys do a great job. And the little sink. Of course, the Louvre. You see a little more of the shower idea. So yeah, this is a Star Car for your main artist, and maybe their security and or personal assistant, etc. Nice, plenty of room, and the boys in the interior shop did a great job of this one. And again, like I was mentioning, this is what the finished product looks like. And of course, in the beginning, you saw what an empty shell looks like. It's everything from the generator, water tank, black water tank, everything. House batteries. Guys do a phenomenal job. So from the build shop, where we do the custom builds, over to the admin. From the admin office, where all the conversations with the band managers and artist management team, before it goes out onto the other side where we dispatch the buses and drivers. And there's our shop side with all the bays, wash, and where we park trailers and all the buses. So there's this side where it comes and the buses get ready to roll out on tours. Leasing does their job, and I do my dispatching and training, and that's what makes us successful, because we're all about team. TCB, baby. TCC.